Hey guys, I want to show you an interesting concept I came up with, and it's called the PocketSun. This is a handheld flashlight, and it's got 3 white LEDs in the front, and if I go ahead and turn off my desk lamp up here, you'll notice it is actually, well, this isn't super bright. I don't think the camera does it justice, there you go. But it does do the trick. But what is interesting about this circuit is, if I turn back on the light and prevent you guys from going blind, is that this does not have an off switch. You're probably thinking, wait a minute, where's the switch? Why hasn't he put a switch on there? And this is because this flashlight runs 24/7, and that's the intention. And that's why it's also called the PocketSun, because, well, suns are on all the time and it fits in your pocket, I guess. So the idea of this circuit is, in general, is that you keep it in your bag or in your car or whatever, and this just stays on all the time. If you need a flashlight, you just find the, you can find the light from the LEDs in your car, because it's always on. You can pick it up and you can find what you're looking for. Because the main problem I have with flashlights is that they're actually hard to find in the first place in the middle of the dark, so it's kind of a bit of a paradox, really. Why bother looking for a flashlight if you can't find the flashlight because you don't have a flashlight to find the flashlight? So yeah, that's the idea of the PocketSun. Now, what's interesting about this PocketSun is, well, there's 2 things I think this is really cool about this. One, it runs off dead batteries. It can run off dead batteries. If you have any batteries that just, well, start dimming in appliances or flashlights, you can just pull them out and pop them straight in the PocketSun, and it'll run fine, which I think is really cool. It's a great way to reuse old batteries. The other thing I find more interesting about this is that it's perfectly practical to leave this thing on for weeks and weeks on end. I reckon this can run for about 2 or 3 weeks on one AA battery, which is pretty impressive, I reckon. So yeah, this is the PocketSun. I've 3D printed the enclosure. I think it's very practical. It's got a little keyring on it, and you can just put it at the bottom of your bag. So yeah. So a lot of you might be wondering, okay, how does this run for so long? It's running off a single, maybe dead, AA battery, and this thing can run for weeks. How does it do it? I know you're all dying to find out. This uses a really nifty circuit called the Joule Thief. Let me grab a little diagram I made here. Now, this was a circuit that was, I can't remember, I don't know all the history, but I have left a link in the video description to Big Clive's explanation of this circuit, which is a really cool design. The technical name for it is a oscillating boost converter circuit. I'll pull a little cover off and I'll show you. And the idea is, a normal battery cannot drive LEDs by themselves, a normal 1.5 volt battery. So this circuit actually boosts up the voltage to, 3 volts or whatever it is to drive these LEDs, but very, very quickly. And it's so quick that it uses hardly any energy from the battery. It uses an inductor, it uses a transistor, and a resistor. Those are the only real components you need for the circuit besides, the battery and the LEDs themselves. And that's the circuit schematic of this entire thing. It really is that simple. There's no hidden trickery going on here. I'm not going to explain how this circuit works. I'll link you to you can go and click on Big Clive's video about it and he'll explain how that works. I think this is a really cool circuit. It's very nifty, fits anywhere, stays on all the time. You can find the flashlight in the first place. And, I mean, why would you not want a flashlight that's on all the time without really any worry about the batteries going dead? Because it's going to last forever, really. 2 or 3 weeks, not forever. But, I think this is really cool. I'm planning on making a smaller design of the circuit called the PocketSun Mini, which is going to run off the little coin cell batteries you get in computer motherboards. And because they're 3 volts, it will actually make the LEDs brighter, and the whole enclosure will be much smaller because I'll get smaller components. I think this is a really interesting concept. If you guys have any suggestions or comments or feedback, leave them in the comments below. Maybe leave a like or something. I don't know. I just thought I'd show you this. I thought I'd show you guys this because this is a cool idea. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.